Hello and welcome back to yet another video on Android application penetration testing, and we are going to start like a new mini series in these like long series. And now I'm just going to go through all of the flags in the injured Android application that we have. So there are like 18 flags, and I'm gonna go through all of them and explain how to do them. And along the way, we're going to learn like the basics of Android hacking, all that. After the injured Android, I'm gonna do like a series on creating Android applications, just so you learn how to do that. And after that, I'm gonna do some bug bounty, maybe live stream, maybe not, and just show everything and maybe teach something else. So yeah, let's just start with injured Android application. If you don't know, I have created a video some time ago about how to set up the application, how to set JADEX that we're going to be using today. So if you haven't watched it yet, so please go ahead and go back to my channel and find the video where I talk about it. I have created a playlist in my playlist section, so there should be like a playlist for Android application penetration testing course, and you can go through all of the videos because they're in order, and I explain everything that I'm gonna be doing here today in these videos. And let's just start by doing XSS text. So let's just read what is XSS test. So it says browse the display post XSS activity to see what makes this application vulnerable, and find no flag vulnerable XSS field to test payloads. So let's see what even is this display post XSS activity. Let's go to the JADEX application, and I'm gonna open a file, and I will open injured Android APK 8K application. It will decompile the application for me, and we can see that there is this injured Android file, and also there's the source code of the application. Let's expand the source code, and we are gonna to expand this binact injured Android. And we see a lot of activities here, a lot of functions, etc. So it says it's set to find this display post XSS activity. So let's just click on it and see what it does. So first, it initiates this function on create. Then we call on create, and then we create a new web view. It sets the content view to be the web view that we have just created over here, and then we get the string from the user. It creates some settings, and then set JavaScript enable to choose, so we can inject JavaScript here, and then it just loads the data that we have provided to it, and we have provided this string extra string. So yeah, so it's just probably vulnerable to XSS because I don't see any filtering happening here at all. So let's just test the XSS on this function. If you don't know what XSS is, you should definitely learn about it if you are planning to do bug bounty or something similar like that, or pen testing, because XSS is a vulnerability that is very common these days. You will find a lot of it, and in the beginning of my course I have mentioned that I am not going to cover the basic OWASP top 10 vulnerabilities. So XSS is just cross-site scripting, and we can inject JavaScript to this application by just basically just providing the script tag, and then alert, maybe just for the proof of concept, alert 1, so just to alert a number 1, and then close the script tag, and then just click on submit. Let's see, will it trigger the XSS? It did. So we have JavaScript and 1, so this means that we are able to run JavaScript in this application. If it would be an application that you are hacking and you would find XSS, it would be a valid vulnerability. Probably it depends on the program, because some programs do not accept cross-site scripting for some reasons. Maybe it's just their personal preference or something like that. So yeah, so this is a really easy way to test XSS on this application. And now let's move on to the flag 1. So flag 1 is login, and we have input the flag input box. So let's just submit anything and then click on submit. And it says probably that the flag is incorrect, or it doesn't say anything at all because the flag is not correct. Let me just click on this one, I believe, so we can use the control to delete everything. It just makes that we can use the keyboard, able to select the text that we have provided here. Okay, so let's input the flag and push submit. So let's click on this red button down here. It is a hint, so let's take a hint, and it says the flag is right under your nose. So as we did in the previous XSS test text activity, let's find the function and the activity for this one as well in the Jadix application. So let me just find flag 1 activity probably. So that's flag 2, flag 1 login activity. Let's see what it is doing here. So if I look at the function on click, that's the click that red big button, that's the hint button here, and we can see the flag is right under your nose as we did in the application. The flag is right under your nose. And yeah, and if we have already clicked this button in this piece of code, if flag 1 activity is already clicked once, because I think it's setting here somewhere. Yeah, flag 1 activity F+1. So this is just checking if this red button has been clicked at all. If it has been, it gives another hint. The flag is also under the GUI. So let me click it 2 times. The flag is also under the GUI. It probably didn't reset yet because I have clicked it before. So let me just reset here. The flag is right under your nose, and the flag is also under the GUI. So let me just scroll down here, and we can see some functions on create and submit flag. And this submit flag function basically just checks if the flag that we have submitted here is a string of flag 1. So yeah, that is a very easy challenge because this activity just stores a hard-coded string here, and this shouldn't be a good practice for any application. So if you find hard-coded strings that are probably impacting the business or something like that you're hacking, definitely submit this as a bug, because hard-coded strings are bad. I mean, they're not bad, but if that string is something like an API key where you can impact the business by logging into their, for example, like Google API, and then doing something there, so it's bad for the business because you can impact it by like leaking the user data or something like that. So yeah, that's obviously just bad. So let me just submit the flag 1 here. Submit. Control V doesn't work. Okay, I will just type it manually. Flag 1 with F1 flag underscore 1 like this. Submit. Right. Alright, so congratulations, you found the flag. So yeah, that was the first flag. Let's go to the second one, exported activity. There's a way to bypass the main activity and invoke other activities that are exported. So if we are going to take a look at Android manifest.xml file, I have talked about this file in the previous video in my channel, so definitely go ahead and go back to that video and check it out if you don't know what is this file. Right, and now we can go and find the flag 2 activity. So let me just Control F to search, and flag 2, is there flag 2 activity, right? Alright, so we have this activity, and I'm actually not seeing what I want to see. So let's just search through this manually. because I thought that maybe there's a way to bypass the main activity and invoke other activities that are exported. Maybe this activity must be exported, so I can maybe just trigger it by typing in a command in the in terminal. But I don't really see that the activity is exported here, because like on this activity B25L, it says Android exported is equal to true. On this one it doesn't. So let me just go ahead and go back to this file. So I think that this activity shouldn't be exported. Exported activities can be accessed with ADB or browser. Let's see. It should call some other activity, and I believe this activity will be that B25L activity, because it is exported and it is just right above the flag 2. But let me just go through the source code and see. Action exported activities, something view something. Can we actually find the activity that we are looking for here? Maybe let's just try to initiate this exported activity that we have here. So if an activity is exported, this means that we do not have to basically like have a login screen here, and we can just bypass that screen by just running a command in ADB. So if I go to this Android Studio and go to tools, or I can just click here to open the terminal. Right, we have this terminal. I have made it like some new edition of the terminal, so I haven't really used it at all. I think it's probably like the same, so let's try ADB shell just to see if it works. Alright, so we are in the ADB shell. So let's just invoke this activity. So ADB shell am start dash I believe n, and that then the activity name that we have here, and just before that activity I need to specify something else. Where was I? Like here. So I think just this first string, because it's the name of the main activity, something like that. Start intent, it starts. Let's see, have we gotten the second flag? Yeah, so the second flag is a second flag like typed like this. So if you don't understand what I just did, so basically I told the ADB shell to start this activity under this application. So our application is BNAC Android injured Android, right? And I don't really know where it is typed. Somewhere here probably, like there should be a main activity. Yeah, BNAC injured Android dot main activity. Every activity starts with BNAC injured Android. So it means that this is the name of the application, and if I go back, this is just the application name slash the activity that we want to initiate, and the activity that is exported. So we just initiate with this activity. That's basically like if we, for example, have a login screen on the application and we access the contents behind that login screen before actually logging in, so bypassing the logging in activity. So let me just type this flag somewhere here, for example, second underscore f1ag, and then go back and submit this flag. Maybe there is no ability to submit the flag, so let's just move on to the flag 3 and its resources. So let's see what is this flag 3 activity. Let's go back to the source code and find flag 3 activity. And immediately I can see these hints. So R stands for resources and check.xml file. And if we scroll down, we don't really see that hard-coded string that we had earlier in flag 1. And it checks for our string this. Can I just click on it? Nope, this is just like pointers, I believe. I'm not really sure. I am not very good with Java. So let's see. Flag 3. It checks for a string, so we probably have to check string.xml file, because we have this hint check.xml files and R stands for resources. So if we go down to resources and then assets, not asset, res, and then strings somewhere here. I don't remember where is the strings.xml file. Maybe here, res, and then values, right? And then we have strings.xml. So this is a file where developers store strings that should be hard-coded. So for example, choose an application string is hard-coded, and it shouldn't be like a secret. So it's just hard-coded in strings.xml file. So if I scroll down, we see a lot of these strings. So for example, flag 2, flag 3, flag 4, and these strings are just stored in this file. And we can see some API keys that we are going to tackle in probably later. As I said, Google API key is bad, and we can access the application's Google API with this key and the app ID. So it would be a finding that you should report if the API key is working. We will tackle this in a later video. So let's just scroll down. Let's see, is there somewhere a flag? Did I miss it, or is it not here? I think it should be somewhere around here. At least I hope so. Congratulations, you found a flag. That's probably not it. Let's see, do I have to? Maybe I have to find another flag. Oh no. Oh yeah, I just missed it. So this is the name of the string that we had in the flag 3 activity. And this is our flag. So if I go back to the flag 3 activity, let's see, flag 1, flag... am I just blind? Yeah, flag 3 activity. We can see that it checks for this get string, r.string, and then it gets this string. If I click on this, let's see, I haven't actually tested it yet. We can see a pointer to this location. Can I somehow search it? I am not really sure. Text search for this, and then select everything. Let's see, will it find the string that we are looking for? We have resources. What if I click on this? No, so we cannot really find it by just going and searching for it. But I can probably search for this and it would find it for me in the strings.xml file. And then we have this string flag 3. So if I copy this flag 3 string and then go back, I cannot paste it. It's really annoying. Let me just type it. F1 AG underscore THR33 and then submit. Congratulations, you found the flag. So yeah, that's been the first 3 flags in the Injured Android application. Well, maybe 4 if we count the XSS text. I hope you enjoyed this video. In the next one, we're gonna be doing 3 or 4 more flags here. And I'm just going to go through all of these flags in the application. It's going to be a lot of fun. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video and I will see you later. Goodbye.